Like,
I understand what he means.
You understand what I'm saying?
Give you options. Number one, most essential to Afrobeats, like from the like from when it started, or not what people are doing now. Yes, Afrobeats, not Afrobeats. Since you've schooled us, what is essential to Afrobeats? The instruments, the lyrics, the drums, or politics?
The instruments,
lyrics, drums, or politics. You have 10 seconds and you're wasting my time.
What was most what?
Essential.
Essential. It's instruments for me though. I don't know.
For you?
For me, I feel
what's the answer? What's the correct? If Fela started Afrobeat, let me break it down for you, because right now you have just 0.5 and I don't like it. I was hoping you'd top the list, like you'd at least give us a 4.
But I know I'm right though.
If Fela started Afrobeat, what is more essential? What is most essential to Afrobeats?
I'll say the name the
options: instruments, lyrics, drums, politics. Ha! All good night. All good night.
I'll say politics.
Crickets.
Politics.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, politics.
Jenny, try.
I was going to pick 2. I'll say instruments and drums. I don't know why. Well, it just makes sense.
Are you going to go with what she said, or you stick to
I was
what
going
you
to pick
said?
2.
I would either say the instruments or politics, but I feel politics.
Politics is correct.
Ah, Jennifer.
I mean, that was what Africans were using to. Fela is rolling in his grave right now, man. He's disappointed. I want to take a quick breather, pay some bills. Before we come back, I'm going to play you Jerick's newest release, and then we'll come back and have a conversation about it. Stay with us.
Is the perfect choice for your next vacation or business trip.
So why wait? Book your stay today and experience the ultimate in comfort and luxury at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel.
For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-8003-333 or 0815-7003-333. You can visit our website at airportgoldentuliphotel.com.
Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, where luxury meets comfort.
Believe me.
The award-winning pizza in the US is now here in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Romeo, the pizza champions, and Coldberry ice cream.
Delight in every school.
Visit any of our outlets and feel the rich taste from the pizza champions and Coldberry ice cream.
At number 4, Obomosho Street,
Area 8, Geriki, Abuja, or 3rd Avenue, Gwaripa, Abuja, or Federal Housing Estate, Phase 2, Lube, Abuja. Call 0908-831-5906 or 0908-831-5908 or 0909-238-9861. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter at romeospizza.ng.
website
www.romeospizza.ng. Romeo, the pizza champions. Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed a 100,000 capacity church building? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafday Line Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Preseno's digital mixers and studio equipment, Coswell workstations and keyboards, Fender guitars, Mapex drums, Ashdown bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36 Lagos International Airport Road beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less.
We have been serving you hot and fresh content on radio, and you have been loving it. Now we're taking it further. Catch us live on YouTube at BOP TV for all the juicy content you can't resist. Talk shows, exclusive interviews, news, lifestyle, and more. It's all about you. BOP TV, show up, speak up.
We are your Romeo.
Be our Juliet. Visit any of our branches today for a long-lasting memory.
Romeo's Pizza, the pizza champion USA. We quench your pizza taste. The secret is in our sauce. We are your Romeo.
Be our Juliet. Visit any of our branches today for a long-lasting memory.
Romeo's Pizza, the pizza champion USA. We quench your pizza taste. The secret is in our sauce.
By Jerix. I am loving the vibe of the song, and y'all know I don't say that often, but yeah, I think it's a pretty good song. First question to you, Jerry, did you write it?
Yeah, every single word.
See the way he said it with so much pride. Yeah. How long did it take you to put it together?
Not long, but maybe I'm very fast when I'm writing.
You're very fast when you write. So you said you're not in a relationship. Your relationship ended 3 months ago. When did you write this song?
It was around that period though.
So let me get it. You were breaking up with someone that you cannot imagine.
I was not writing it projecting my own love, no.
Another person.
Because I was not like, I wouldn't say I was in love.
Have you been in love before?
Like I was not in love because when you're in a relationship with most people, it's not because of love. Like God not even say you should marry who you love. You say love who you marry. You get. So.
Right on, master.
So I was like, you just have to understanding. When there's understanding, like love will come in. So I was writing it for
lovers.
People I've seen, like my brother, my sister, like real love, like the real one, not like the mouth.
Have you experienced love? Personally?
I would say I've had deep feelings for somebody, but like
you haven't. You don't think you've experienced love?
No, because I've never been on one.
Come on now. Tell us about the release. Besides, of course, you've said you wrote it for other people. What spurred you to write it for other people? Where did the inspiration come from? Where?
Life, real life. I saw what I wrote.
You saw what you wrote, so someone else's relationship spurred you to write that.
Yeah.
I have questions I want to ask you, but let's just go back to the trivia, because if I now go down that line of questioning, it's gonna be like, I'm coming for you. Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, so there are contemporary producers that have been influenced by Afrobeat. I'm going to give you options. You pick the one that you pick the ones that you think have been influenced by Afrobeat. Brian Eno and David Bryan, Jay-Z and Nas, Zach Powers and Austin Hill, will.i.am and Kanye West.
Jay-Z.
Is that your final answer?
Jay-Z. Is it just one?
No. They are sets. They're together. So Jay-Z and Nas are one set. Zach Powers and Austin Hill, one set. Brian Eno and David Bryan, they are another set. will.i.am and Kanye West, they are another set. Barney, actually. David Barney, Brian Eno, one set. Zach Powers and Austin Hill, another set. Jay-Z and Nas, one set. will.i.am and Kanye, another set. Contemporary producers that have been influenced by Afrobeat.
I'll still say Jay-Z and Nas.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You can skip the question. We can just say I skip.
But no, I just have one reason for saying Jay-Z and Nas though, so I'll still say Jay-Z and Nas.
Okay then.
I'm wrong.
Yes. I wanted to actually ask Tiny what she thought, but Tiny was looking at me like, girl, I have no idea.
So what's the correct answer?
The correct answer is Brian Eno and David Barney.
For what reasons? I want to know now. I want to like.
Do you want me to school you?
Yeah, I want you to school me.
Okay, give me a moment. Let me school you on who
but
they are.
You know Jay-Z actually sampled the song from Fela.
Yes, but
that's why I gave the answer. So what did the Enoch and Bathsheba
It's
do?
not Enoch. I mean, considering the fact that in 1981, right, they produced the Bush of Ghosts album, and that was like in the
Did you know this song?
1980s. Why are you asking me? You want me to find it and play it for
do
you?
But do you know the song?
Of course, it's an album. I know a song or two.
Sing it,
Why are you interviewing me on my interview? Anyway, you can join the conversation. You can join the conversation by sending a message on WhatsApp or calling in 070010961961. We already have a comment on WhatsApp. This one is from Osho. Osho from Airport Road says that artist in the studio will go far.
I mean,
He's
Amen.
got.
amen.
He says he's got the right vibe for the Nigerian music industry, and he's funny too.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, you have fans. You started winning over some fans. I have the last question for you. The last question. Let me see if I want to ask you this one, because I think my questions are very, very Broadway. So let's give you easier questions. Let's find something. Jesus Christ. See, pick a number from 1 to 5. You're going to pick yourself.
From 1 to 5.
Yes, pick a number from 1 to 5.
1 is a good number. It's always good to be first.
Glory.
Hey, God, I beg. All right, so question number 1. Complete the lyrics. You don't walk, you don't try.
Say it again.
Complete the lyrics. You don't walk, you don't try.
Forgotten. I know the song, but I've forgotten.
Try.
You
Just
don't want
try.
to
Try.
try. Supposed to be.
Supposed to be what?
I don't know.
Should we give him 0.5?
You
Should
don't
we
want
give
to,
him
don't try,
0.5?
It's supposed to be. I don't know the. That's why-
Jaye. You supposed to be jaye.
Okay, yeah. And one of my favorite artists.
Oh.
I swear.
He's what?
One of my favorite artists
He's one of your favorite artists
in the world.
in the world. Kiss Daniel. What's your favorite Kiss Daniel song?
Favorite Cristiano song. It's still Woju.
Woju. Woju is cool. How about you, Tiny?
What's the name of this song? Flex.
What?
Flex.
Flex.
Yes, Kizania Flex.
Okay. My favorite Kiss Daniel song is Ada.
Okay.
You know, it's Ada. Ada. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm an Ada. We've got another comment. Okay, so this person says Nas featured Alicia Keys and sampled Fela in Warrior songs. Still not the correct answer. No, you said Jay-Z. Well, but that was what you said.
It was Nas and Jay-Z.
Yeah, actually, it was.
You see?
Yeah, actually.
Jay-Z sampled Fela. Nas sampled Fela.
So he has another point five.
Fela is the one that originated Afro.
So how many does he have? 3.
Okay, now.
It's 3 now. 3 on 5.
Oh, okay.
2.5 and then 1. No, it's 2. You have 2 points. Are you feeling proud of yourself?
Very proud because I'm right.
How's your journey? How's your journey been in Afrobeat? You were talking about how COVID affected your career and all of that. You started in 2017. So walk us through it. How has it affected you? You know, COVID. What has the journey been 2017 till now?
When I started, it wasn't serious though.
You weren't serious?
At first, now, because when I said I wanted to do music, my brother was like, "Can you sing?" So I was writing because that's how I got used to writing. I was writing. I'm I didn't record for a full year. Then 2017, I recorded my first song, and it was a bang. If I play it for you now, it's I can compare it to this song that I just dropped.
Okay.
So I didn't release the song till 2018. Then I dropped the song. It brought me some contact and fans. Then I wanted to drop an EP. That was 2020 before the lockdown. But I needed some names, some big names in
the industry.
Yeah. So I came to Lagos to try to find a way to do it, but COVID said no.
Okay. Then after that, then what?
Folks, sorry.
Thank you for apologizing. It messed your plans up.
So yeah, it messed my plans up.
And that was it. So why did you decide to come back to music after you took a break from COVID? At what point?
It's not like I took a break. I was trying to find the right time. I think now is the right time.
You think now is the right time?
Yeah, it's my time.
What kind of responses have you gotten since you dropped your last song? Your last record.
Everybody's like saying it's nice, it's nice. Now I'm thinking they are now lying because everywhere.
Yourself no believer.
Yeah, like it's nice.
Let's talk about blowing in the industry. There are rumors. Everybody has their own rumors. You'd hear, oh, there's a cabal. There are godfathers. And have you experienced any of those kind of things?
No.
Have you heard about those kind of things?
I don't like hearing things, sir.
I want to take a quick break and come back so that we can deal with the issues that we want to talk about today. A lot of bass goes. Let me give you a little bit of this. So, a man, I'm just going to give you a tip of a man lost his wife after they had 3 children. His wife died at 34. 2 years later, he wants to marry his mother-in-law, who is 57 years old. He is 46. He says that he does not need more children and he doesn't want to marry an outsider so that they won't maltreat or isolate his children. Do you think that it is right for him to go ahead and marry his mother-in-law? Or do you think that something is fishy going on somewhere? Send your responses to 0700-010-961-961. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. We had a very, very good time talking with you, Jerix, and your song is beautiful. I personally like it. We wish you the best with, moving forward with your career. Thank you for sparing out the time. Let's go. And since we talked about Kiss Daniel a little bit, this is Sofa by Kiss Daniel. And then when we return, what do you think should happen to this man that wants to marry his mother-in-law because his wife is dead? Story no add up. That's Zorro. I was like, no, it's Zlatan. I'm like, what? What is Zlatan doing on this kind of records? You know, I didn't understand it, but apparently it's nice.
Yeah, I feel like artists should be versatile enough to
hop
onto anything.
I remember he was saying that. He was like, no, I mean, now that it's Zlatan, a lot of people will be curious to hear him on a
flute and
what do they call this? It has a name, this genre. It actually does have a name. Ogene.
Oh, that's the
yes,
name
this
of
is
the
Ogene. And I was like, you know, it didn't. And then I heard it the second time. I'm like, it's actually cool.
It's nice. Like,
and now it's really
so
grown
nice,
on
yeah.
me. It has. All right, now let's talk about the man that May wants to marry his.
That's a lot, honestly.
I'm so sorry, guys. I shouldn't be laughing, but this is a real life issue. This man lost his wife after they had 3 children. She died at the age of 34. Now, 2 years later, he wants to marry his mother-in-law, who is 57. He's 46. So apparently, there's an 11-year-old gap between himself and his mother-in-law. He says he doesn't need more children, and he doesn't want to marry an outsider so that they don't isolate or maltreat his children. Now, some of their family members support the idea, and many others are against it. Is this right? Do you think it's right? 0700100961 plus. If you want to play the trivia today, if you think you know your nation, Nigeria, please call the phone lines and win yourself a box of Romeo's Pizza, courtesy of us on Freestyle Friday. Yeah, because we're really nice like that. So how about we get into it? What do you think, Jenny?
If I was in the family, the first thing I would say is mint or malaria, because I don't understand how you want to be with your mother-in-law. Why? Like,
I want to set somebody up. Poopa is my producer, by the way, and we love him so much over here. But I just want to ask you, Poopa, please, you're not coming on the mic before he would just judge you. Poopa, a man wants to marry his mother-in-law. His wife is dead. 2 years later, he wants to marry his mother-in-law, because his reason is that he doesn't want an outsider to come maltreat his children, and he doesn't want more children. There's an 11-year-old gap between himself and his mother-in-law. She's 57 and he's 46. Do you think the marriage should go on? That's sacrilege. Paper says it's sacrilege.
Honestly, like,
do you think it's sacrilege?
It's sacrilege. In fact, that's incest. She's part of his family now.
She's a mother-in-law.
Yes, it's still incest to me. They have a blood relation.
Is there a blood relationship?
Yes. As far as I'm concerned.
I mean, some people would say that, you know, the only person that is not a part of your family, that is not your blood relative, is your wife. I hate hearing that anyway. But
okay, so he wants to be with the mother of his wife.
I think something has been going on there.
Honestly, like, it's just shady to me.
Let's look at some of the comments that Nigerians made. This person thinks, okay, we've got a call coming in. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hello. How
Oh, we're doing great. What is your name? Where are you calling from?
It's Chike. I'm back again.
Chike, I want to know what you're back for today. Are you back to play the trivia, or do you want to talk about this uncle?
First of all, the uncle, before we go to trivia, because I'm really about the pizza today.
Okay.
So,
go ahead, Chike.
So, uncle. Okay, first of all, just put things in perspective. If you are beefing the guy for wanting to marry his mother-in-law, then what happened to the woman that has to marry her brother-in-law when her husband dies? What happened to that tradition?
Okay.
You understand? So I feel like it should go both ways. And then, in as much as it sounds weird and awkward, the logic behind it is relatable. He doesn't want anybody else to take care of his children apart from his family.
I mean, does he have to marry her to take care, for her to take care of her own grandchildren?
She doesn't have a man in her life now. She's a widow, right?
Well, we don't know that.
Okay, we don't know that.
We don't know that.
But even if she's a widow, like, does she have to be with her late daughter's husband?
He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. But I mean, it's not a bad thing.
If they get married,
found love in a great place. So who are we to judge? I beg, pizza time.
All right, go ahead. Pick a question from number 1 to number 10.
Last time I tried to choose 7 and you discouraged me, so I'm choosing 7 this week.
You're choosing 7 this week. Hopefully.
Yes, and I'm not changing it.
Hopefully this helps you. When did the British formally unite the colony and protectorate of Nigeria? You have 10 seconds.
What did you say?
Nope, you have 10 seconds is counting. When did the British formally unite the colony and protectorate of Nigeria? You have 5 seconds. 4, 3,
1914.
2. Did you Google it?
Sorry?
What did you say?
1914.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's when it was Northern and Southern Protectorate of Nigeria was amalgamated.
Okay, you do know your history. You're our first caller and our first winner for the week. Congratulations.
Pizza time.
You have to come over to number 5 of Bomosho Street to pick up your pizza between today and tomorrow, close of business.
Pizza. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Chike, for calling. Chike calls every week.
Every week.
And he does this every week. If you think you can beat the record, don't worry. We've got more boxes to give out. So you can keep calling and joining the conversation. I can see we have some missed calls. But, of course, you can keep going. Now, this person, Tommy from Airport Road again says, how do you move from mommy to darling, considering the mother-in-law has always been his mother by marrying her late daughter, unless they've been having an affair when the late wife was alive, or the mother-in-law has been entering his eye all along.
Exactly.
How does your mother-in-law enter your eye? Is she not supposed to be your mother
does not sit
in
right.
the law?
No, there's something.
Moving on. This is a comment from Asokoro, and Tina says, the excuse of saying you don't want an outsider to take care of his kids doesn't cut it. Acting like he's only doing it for the kids and not his own desires.
Exactly.
How are the kids supposed to have both mother and grandmother in one person? It's just a dodgy.
It doesn't make sense to
On
me.
Twitter, at Nosa Keher, Elvis says, there are many reasons why this is wrong. He wrote an entire epistle, so let me take my time and read it. First, this woman is older than him and somehow must have played a motherly role in his life while being married to her daughter. Second, the term mother-in-law, he took his time. The term mother-in-law means that the person is your mother by recognition of the law. Who marries their own mother? Thirdly, if the whole idea is about having someone who is already family to be around, she can still play the role that role without being married to him. How sure are we that the mother-in-law wouldn't maltreat the kids? If I also want to be cynical, I would ask, which mother-in-law will be willing to marry her late daughter's husband, if not the type that originally wanted the daughter out of the picture?
Exactly.
Matters arising. I may be wrong, but it's a possibility. Where is her own husband? Is he late? Are they divorced? Does their culture even allow this? There are so many questions. It's a very big no from me. Honestly. The end. He's really angry about it.
Yes. It's not fun, honestly.
It's 2:30. We've got bills to pay. Stay with us.
Abuja, the funniest man in the world, is coming to Abuja with his comedy special, Stereotypes. Join comedian Forever on July 30th at the Merit House, Maitama by 6 p.m. to enjoy uncontrollable laughter as he unleashes his witty jokes on you.